Good evening, church. As many of you know, the coronavirus has touched so many cities around the globe. And for me as a pastor, I'm not just thinking about me and my family, I'm also thinking about you and your family and the most vulnerable amongst us. And so with the wisdom of our elders and the wisdom of our staff, we have decided over the next 2 weekends to relocate our church from this building right here to your phone, to your tablet, to your computer. That's right, over the next 2 weekends, the House LA, we're gonna go live at 11:30 on Instagram Live and on Facebook Live, and we're gonna have live preaching, we're gonna have live worship, and we're gonna have special moments of prayer specifically tailor-made just for you. Now, let me just say this, church is not canceled. We're just simply relocating it. And also, you can't cancel what Jesus himself said, I'm gonna build my church. You can't cancel that. And let me say this, we have always been a generous church. We've always been a generous church. And with God's help and with your help, we will continue to do so. And so as moments in our city come to the surface and the city says, hey, can you help with this? We together, we're gonna take steps of faith. Because now is not a time for you and I to take a step back, but actually to take a step forward in faith. Check this out. All throughout history, any time that the enemy tries to come against people or try to come against the church, guess what happens? The church of Jesus steps up. They get innovative, they get entrepreneurial, they get spirit-filled, and all of a sudden they get ideas of how we can help people, love people, and share God's love with the city even more. And I believe that we are in that time right now. And so here's what I want you to do over the next 2 weeks. Join with us at 11:30 for some worship, for some prayer, and a life-giving word just for you. And why don't you consider sharing this message with someone else? Because I believe that in this season, in this time, the Bible says that anything that can be shaken will be shaken. And people that maybe a couple weeks ago, they never had questions about God, all of a sudden they've got some questions about God. All of a sudden, they're open to prayer when they were never open to prayer before. And I believe that these moments, although not caused by God, these moments will be used by God to introduce people to the hope of the gospel. So why don't you not only join us on these Sundays, but why don't you invite a friend to join us as well? I can't wait to see what God does in these moments in our church and also in you. I'll see you this Sunday at 11:30.